So are you looking for a great place to live in Baltimore? Well, guess what? We're in the perfect spot that I want to show you around to here today. We are in Locust Point. Now, Locust Point is on a peninsula in the city of Baltimore. It's one of my favorite neighborhoods, and I'm going to take you around, show you some great places, show you some things to do, and so much more. So stick around. We're getting started right now. What's going on, everyone? It's Adam Taylor back again with another video all about living here in Maryland. Today, again, we are in Locust Point. We're going to take you around. We're going to show you all the goodies. But if this is your first time to our channel and you're looking to learn all about Maryland, great news. You landed on the right spot. We do videos about living here, working here, chilling here, and cool stuff like getting out and enjoying a national treasure right in your neighborhood. So if that is the information that you're looking for, look, please hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to give the little bell a click. That way you're alerted every time we put out another video just like this one. Now, as I always say, my team and we are receiving phone calls, text messages, and emails from folks all over the world looking to make a move here to Maryland, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move, we want to help you, but we just need one thing from you. That's for you to reach out to us. So please give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or fan us down with that smoke signal. Whatever you need to do, my team and I have your back when making a move to Maryland. All right, so today here in Locust Point, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take you around and I'm going to show you Locust Point. I'm going to give you a good tour of the neighborhood. So you're going to be able to see the styles of homes that you're going to be able to get, learn the price points, talk to you about some of the advantages of living here, but also one big disadvantage. And make sure you stick around to the end for that, because it is a significant one that may affect the way you sleep. So make sure you don't miss out on that. I'm going to take you to some of the places where you can grab a bite to eat, do your shopping, and so much more. So again, make sure you watch this video all the way to the end. So let's jump into it right now. Now, one of the cool things about Locust Point that's really neat is it's up and coming. And this started probably about 15 years ago when Under Armour put their corporate headquarters right here in Locust Point. It's a great spot, lots going on here. You are literally at the end of that block is the Baltimore Inner Harbor, so you're really close to the water. But let's take a look around the campus here. I'll tell you a little bit about Locust Point as we're going on through. So in addition to Under Armour being headquartered here, you have a lot of other companies that are headquartered here as well. You've got Domino's Sugar, which is, if I swing the camera around ever so slowly, it's right over that shoulder here. And there's a lot of like chemical and manufacturing plants that are right here as well. But Under Armour, as you can see by their campus here, is sort of the staple in the community, and they pour a lot of money back into the community as well. So they've got this massive campus down here, and I'm actually heading across some train tracks. But like they have a cafe for all their employees to go to. It's a real sort of team bonding and unity experience that you get to be a part of when not only coming to Locust Point and also working with Under Armour. So let's go, we'll go check out some places here and I'll show you around. All right, so things you want to know about Locust Point. Well, we just saw the Under Armour campus, which is really cool, but it's in southern Baltimore, so the southern side of the Inner Harbor. It is on a peninsula, so the only people that are actually going in and out of Locust Point are the residents or people that are working here. You can see right here, doing a little rehab project on a house right now, but you can get places like this that are in need of some love, or you can get another row home. It's already been updated. Pricing in this particular area starts on the low side. I just went out, looked at the MLS records today, but on the low side, you're looking at about $225. And on the high side, one of the priciest condos, and we'll try and go over and show you the building here, is roughly $3.9 million. And you have everything in between. So the row homes that you're seeing here over my shoulders, these are on the lower end. So you probably could get into one that's not updated right around that mid-2 range. And ones that are updated, they're typically going in the 4 to 450 range. So let's continue to explore a little bit more here of Locust Point. All right, I've said this in numerous videos, and before I jump back in my car and go to our next destination, I want to point something out here to you. So you see right here, you've got multiple places with rooftop decks. So the views that you're going to be able to see out to the harbor from the tops of these roofs is great. So I highly recommend, if you are considering a place in Locust Point, to look for a place with not only parking, because it is a challenge here, but also a rooftop deck. All right, guys, look, if you want to get outside and enjoy yourself, get a little exercise in, bring the kids out to the playground, play some tennis, basketball, or even get your dog out, you need to come to Latrobe Park. Now, Latrobe Park is located on the southern side of Locust Point. Let's go take a look around here and, you know, just give you a perspective of what we've got going on over here. So we've got a turf field here. We've got a guy out there playing a little soccer right now. So you got soccer and football going on. On over in this particular direction here, you've got this awesome looking dog park. And quite honestly, I mean, it's a nice spot right here. You've got a gigantic playground over here, and this is the spot. You know, if I'm a little kid and I could roll up and I see this, my eyes are going to light up. This is a nice looking playground right here in this park. But check it out right there. And then you got some empty fields sort of over this way where I'm walking towards, as well as goodness, sorry about that, as well as some basketball courts and tennis courts that I just passed. But we'll continue strolling on through here. One thing that Latrobe Park is very close to is Interstate 95. So right on the other side of that field right there is Interstate 95. So getting on and off the highway, if you're commuting to points like in DC and need to get on the highway rather quickly, again, Locust Point, I've said it over and over and over that it's a great spot, very convenient, and again, secluded is the thing that I like about it. And you're really not going to, quite honestly, have to fight a lot of traffic to get where you need to go. All right, guys, look, so right behind me here, these are the Silo Point condos. Now, these condos are fantastic because right on the other side of the buildings is a beautiful water view, and we'll try to see if we can get out there to the water. We do some sweet talking here, but in these particular condos, you have 1 to 3 bedroom units. Starting price point on a 1 bedroom right now is about $350.
Huh?
Now, that is not as good of a deal as it may seem. Here's why: because of the condo fees. To live in this particular building, the condo fees are going to start, you've got an HOA fee that everybody pays of $79 as of the recording of this video, and then condo fees are going to start in roughly that $660 range, going all the way up to about $3,300 a month, depending upon the size of your unit. Now, some of the units you can see have balconies on them, some do not. So let's sort of stroll through here and see what we can find, and maybe we'll get you a sneak peek of the water. Well, my friends, look, no luck on getting to the water. However, we'll make the best of it. So right outside of Silo Point, you also have these newer style townhomes that you see behind me. Now, what's really cool, these homes have garage on them, porches off the back, 2-car garage that is, and plenty of square footage for you to sort of spread out. So you're getting essentially an updated version of the row houses that we've shown you in other spots in this particular video. But, you know, something like this that's right behind me right now, I just looked at the sale right near where I parked. It sold in 2021 for $560. In reality right now, that particular building will be going in the low 600s. Inflation is happening, prices are going up, and with, you know, if you want a nice spot that's very sort of secluded here in Baltimore, that's what you in reality could expect to pay. Hey, if you are finding value in this video, this tour of Locust Point that we are doing today, it would mean the world to me if you would hit that like button down below. It's the one that looks like a thumbs up, just like this, and type any questions that you have regarding Locust Point, because I definitely want to answer them here on this channel. So I am on East Fort Avenue. Again, East Fort Avenue is the main road in Locust Point. Now, what we're doing here, I'm actually walking in the direction of Fort McHenry. So essentially this point that I'm at going away from me here, there's no more residential homes. They are all behind me right back here. Now, for all the good things that Locust Point has, there is one bad thing that I really don't like, and it is right over my shoulder, my friends. See them all? They look all pretty. The trains. So if you're looking to make a move here, so you have to be able to tolerate crossing signals, you've got to be able to tolerate train horns, the noise from the trains just running. But in reality, this community is awesome. You'll see a lot of people that will basically go on a bike ride or a run right out to Fort McHenry and then head on back home. But you can see, you're not seeing a lot of cars go by me other than a sparse 1 or 2. And I'm doing this video here probably at about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's not like I'm out here when people are sleeping. It's sort of the middle of the day. But again, you guys are gonna love Locust Point. Any questions, again, drop them in the comments below. All right, guys, I am here in McHenry Row, and this is the spot where you were gonna go for all of your shopping here at Locust Point. So you've got the Harris Teeter grocery store right behind me. The cool part is when you come down here, there's actually a parking garage. So when you get your groceries, you don't really have to worry about it. However, as I flip this on over and around, these spots right here, you gotta pay for. So find a way to go into Harris Teeter so you don't have to pay for parking. But let's talk about some of the stuff you've got in here. You've got a liquor store right over here. You've got M&T Bank, which is a local bank here. You've got, goodness, places to work out. There's a cycle studio right on the other side here. There's an F-45 boot camp style place to go to. But in addition to that, you see all of the apartments up here. So for those of you looking to rent, McHenry Row apartments are what those are called. But pick up your pet food here at the pet store. I mean, it's all right here, and that's what makes this such an appealing spot to live. And truthfully, if you weren't picking up much, you could actually come out here and just walk on over and pick up what you need. You really don't even have to hop into your car. So I'm gonna take it around and I'm gonna show you a little bit more of McHenry Row. All right, everyone, look, I got my Dunkin'. I gotta keep recharged here for this video. So here's the deal. We are still in McHenry Row. You can see that behind me. So in this section of it, you've got a PNC Bank, Verizon store. There's a place to get your nails done for the ladies. You've got Iron Rooster, which is a fantastic restaurant to grab a bite to eat. But what I really, really like about this, and I'll actually try and step up on the curbs here, not only do you have a playground, but you have, you know, a football field over there. You've got a baseball field over this shoulder. So again, this is the spot where a lot of stuff that you need to do during the week is going to be. You can get a bite to eat. There's a Greek restaurant in here. There's Iron Rooster in here. You can get your dry cleaning done. You can go to the bank. You can get your groceries all in one spot. They made it convenient. So again, this is the shopping spot for most of Locust Point. All right, everyone, look, we made it to the other side of Locust Point. We're here right at Fort McHenry National Monument. This is the spot that history was made and our national anthem was written by Mr. Francis Scott Key. So this spot is awesome. I don't know if you can see it. You saw some people over my shoulder here walking through the park here. There's a lot of people jogging, but it's open. You don't have to pay anything. There's the gate right down there. Just come on in, walk your dog, ride a bike, do whatever you need to do, and get a good look at this national treasure right in your neighborhood. So there is the fort. It's a lot of fun. I took my boys on field trips here, and the staff here, they do such a great job in upkeep with keeping this monument looking pristine. So many things I could go into, but nevertheless, look, today we went around, we looked at all of Locust Point. We saw some homes, we saw Under Armour, we saw the trains, we saw McHenry Row, all of it. I tried to dump in this video here for you, but I gotta tell you, this, my friends, look, it's my favorite. I love Locust Point because you don't have to deal with a ton of traffic, a ton of congestion. You don't have to deal with a lot of crime issues here. Now, does crime happen? Yes, crime happens. Cars might get broken into, might be the worst thing that you potentially could run into here. And with that, I'm using the word potentially as a exaggeration almost. This is a very safe and awesome neighborhood. I can't say enough great things about it. The other thing too, I've talked about the water. I'm not tall enough here, unfortunately, but you can see the ships right out there beyond the fort. So right on the other side of the fort here is the water, and the view is spectacular. If you look to the south, you're looking down the Chesapeake Bay, and then as you go on up north, you're going into the Baltimore Inner Harbor. So my friends, I hope you've enjoyed your tour here of Fort McHenry, as well as Locust Point. More importantly, as I always say here, if a move to Maryland is in your future, my team and I, we want to help you, but we just need one thing from you. We need you to reach out to us. So please give us a call, shoot us a text message, send us an email, or schedule your appointment with us down below using the Zoom link to have a one-on-one consultation with us. We want to help. So please reach out to us. Now, with that said, I went ahead, I picked out another video right here. I want you to check that one on out before you go. But remember, my team and I, we have your back when making a move here to Maryland. From Baltimore down the bay all the way to the beaches of Ocean City, Maryland, we have you covered. Until the next video, my friends, take care, have a great day. Bye-bye.